the third try peek and the third punish. Make it fourth. Give him the eighth.
Oh, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. It is now time for the grand finals of the first North American Ignition Series event for Valorant, the NSG or T1 NSG Showdown. This is it. T1, TSM, the match we've all been waiting to see, and we're starting it off.
Yeah, TSM, well, they're going to be back on the attack, and this squad was dominant. I think it was 10-2. In the last meeting. So keep your eyes on their early attack. Last time on their attack, they went straight up the middle. They planted a wall. They went for the instant B push. This time, it's mind games. Look at all of those green dots that fit on B. They threw up some walls, and then all of the action is actually on the A site. I love the head games early on, but now we're actually going to see some initial gunfights. Who comes out with the first headshot?
Yeah, and the fake out there came from the wall that was placed from the stage, right? Because that's always going to be a very common push in the beginning of a pistol round to just go for that. Now, though, you got Drone hanging around the side. Wardell, he's going to make his presence felt, getting himself 2 kills with that one, and a flawless ending there for TSM. What a start for this team, losing no beats on Haven. Spike is down, and they've spread out side of B mid. Look for Crashies here, though. Yes, he did. He got through, and if Crashies gets through, that could be a problem. AZK there as well, still going to be alive. Brax gets through. Now what looked like a really difficult situation has all of a sudden become very winnable. Last player left alive. It's going to be Wardell inside of the cubby. Is it enough, though? Using those smokes, just trying to just tailwind. Oh, my God. Okay, all right. Let's calm down. Let's calm down. It was 2. It was nasty. But they get the win. They get the round win. So Wardell will be on the opposite side of this wall here. That's 1. Yes. No, not 2. Not 2. Just stay alive here. Slow orb. No updraft, but does see the gun and gets a shot. I mean, that's just value right there. That's value, Puckett.
And Crashies was just banking on being on the other side, but Drone and Hayes connected with some headshots of their own. Goldenboy, this was basically a pistol round.
Some players actually drift over towards Seaside Garage, still holding on to this area here, but we do have an A look. And look at this food. Crashies. That's 2 kills.
Where is everyone hiding?
The food Crashies combo at short range, playing those sneaky angles. They don't check again. TSM just assuming they'll be safe till they get to the top of the ramp, and they are punished early. Big start for T1. Not done yet. And it's a lot of investment on utility coming out of T1.
Yeah, Food's watching that flank. If anyone tries to like push around, and there goes the wall. Comes some movement there. They're going to make their way into sight. Wardell gets on top of the wall. Crashies right behind Gong. And there is a Hunter's Fury from AZK. Gets 1 kill on Cutler. Wardell, though. Oh, Wardell kills Brax as Brax was mid-ult. Did not get the fire of the rocket. Spike is down. Food around the flank, though.
AZK thought he was going to stop the plant. It gets down, and we're going to see 2 left. So it's still Crashies and AZK, making just AZK. As Crashies gets on, so will the in-game leader Wardell with 3.
They do have to be careful about this time around because it's looking a little like deja vu. Yep,
Cameron's going to get the in. Wardell with the pick.
I know
Love it.
Oh my goodness. What a shot that was.
And then Food is holding close. You know, Crashies is around the corner. Here they go. Drone on the flank. It's going to cause chaos and shuts down Skadoodle. Was not expecting him to be that far pushed up.
They lost out on a player early. It kind of trickled down from there. AZK is going to be aware, but as soon as he goes in for the shot, Hayes beams him, headshot, and now the res back in. They'll have the man advantage and then some. It is only going to be Crashies inside of the site. No other option but to move around, but Crashy with 5. Oh, wait, Subrosa. He's got an ace, but Subrosa is still going to be the only one left alive here. This is just shenanigans. He has 5 kills, so technical ace. But Subrosa is still alive, still very much can win this round here. And I can't believe they couldn't kill Crashies.
How many times have you seen Crashies with the Phantom at short range just pop off a triple? Huge hold. Gets there with 2 seconds left, though, as Subrosa gets the spike off safely. He's still in it. 1 versus 2. He's got it planted for himself, and we'll see what the game plan is. Does he have to peek early? Clearly, they're going to put one on the spike and defend the other, and this time it is Food waiting at the top of the ramp with his sniper rifle.
Now they're going to make their way into C site. Ska. See some shots actually coming through. He's going to have to bail out of this one. Great slow there on the side, but it wasn't enough to stop Drone in time. Drone with 2 kills. Headshot on AZK. Gets himself a nice little round there. Wardell on the flank. All the way on the side, I should say, in the back side of the map. Skadoodle's play to actually go inside or further inside of C long was a pretty smart read there. We'll be able to come around the flank. The spike will go down. No, it actually does not. Food will roast Hayes, and he's tried to stick the plant. I respect the hustle there. They actually take the spike, and they're going to get out of there. They're going to bounce out. No reason to take this fight here. You yank all this attention away, but Skadoodle, thankfully for them, were just able to stay inside of C. Scott gets a kill onto Drone. That could potentially be huge. 7 HP now. 17 HP, excuse me. Skadoodle, some signs of life out of him. That's 3 kills, and then AZK with the final 8-4. You know that you're dealing with one, but it's a very odd situation, but I do like how they just went out instantly to try and handle this one. Cutler hanging far, far back inside of the C site. Will die. Now it's up to the retake. And this wide flank that is going to come around from Drone and Subrosa.
Big gamble there by TSM. They thought it was coming. A doesn't happen, and now the C site is flooded. Retake time as Drone finds AZK. It's doable. You're already missing 2, though. And let's see here. T1 rather is missing 2 and make it 3 now as Brax is going to get picked. A 4th will fall as Drone is lighting it up with the UFC, aka the Ghost now in Valorant. Wardell going to finish strong as TSM. They came with 4. They win it all, and they will walk away with their 9th round. Subrosa, so aggressive. I love just the confidence you see out of Drone, out of Subrosa. These guys will take any gunfight, and here Wardell, he is going to play off the bait. They start making their way up C1. He finds the first, the second, and down goes Crashies for a 3rd. As Wardell and Subrosa hold down C, just 2. It's going to be T1 trying to push this one up to A. Cutler will be the first line of defense. The Cypher finds 1. Brax gets through, but for how long? Cutler can't cut him down in time as Skadoodle finds the Bulldog kill. He will see a plant any moment.
Gotta get this spike down ASAP. The longer they wait, the more they're going to give Wardell and the company an opportunity to get back in there and overtake the site.
How did he get in and out like that, Goldenboy?
2v3.
Wardell is ridiculous.
Look at Subrosa. Look at Subrosa, the sneaky beaver. Am I right, Puckett? The sneaky beaver.
Oh yeah, that's officially a sneaky beaver play.
And this will be planted for long, and he's going to just bait this thing out with... And they will get the kill, so not enough time, and he'll let his presence be felt. When you are taking your high impact player over to A site and bring him over to C for a little bit, right? There's just so much, and then Drone gets a kill with that. He gets 2. It's all to run it back. It's all to run it back. The man was invincible, and he gets 2 kills there. Subrosa now pops the off down, but that is going to be Drone backing him up. 3 kills for the robot. And now Crashies by himself. Ain't gonna happen, bro. That's it. TSM cracked on Haven. Tell me different. You're a liar. People will always hang around over here by A Garden. So if, and I believe on the opposite side, it's Crashies and Brax. And then on the A side there, okay, so there goes the coverage here. Now maybe you're going to start to see some movement inside. A paranoia is actually in play, just as I said. And that is going to force them to have to go back. They lock them out, close the door, and they will get that spike down here. But that wall has been mentioned previously. It is so thin, it will be destroyed rather quickly. Now it's up to Drone, and Drone actually got all the way around here and just managed to hold on Heaven.
Yeah, TSM, they're waiting for their Cypher. They're going to wait for all 5 before they try and go on the retake, but Drone is going to give them a 5v4 advantage here as Brax gets picked from the box. A little bit of slowdown coming in here from AZK, but the hit is still coming through.
And not a lot of information gathered from that spy cam, but What will be gathered are these shots there. Crashies gets 2 kills. A low play there with the flash. On the outside was Crashies looking in, and TSM will be able to get this one successfully on their side. But look at where they are. They are just going to be stacked around mid. They're also going to have one player hanging out in this cubby here, and that is Sub-Rosa, drone by Tree.
Not only they'll expect the brimstone here, not the... Well, now they know.
Yeah, now they know, but they just
needed
needed to shoot that doorway, Puckett. That was it. Shoot the doorway. He's going to try and challenge it and flash around the corner and just end him.
All right, you get to sight. Wardell's waiting for you, but you take him down instantly. So Spike's going to be planted. You've got numbers. Great start here coming out of T1.
You will not kill my...
So Rosa's going to find food. That's a great start here for TSM. And he continues to spam through the door, which is going to be coming down as the attackers are on site. Spike's going down any moment, but here comes the defense on the retake.
Yeah, waiting this one out. A few clever shots right through the rafters to kill targets down low. It is wood, so the structure is not going to be very stable. No ultimates for this as well. You're just going to have to rely on the firepower here. This is a big round for TSM. They're not doing that great financially. A Paranoia is going to go out. Wardell, though, you can always rely on him to at least find one with the operator, and he does exactly that. Skadoodle, though, on the outside by Wine, gets a kill. Cutler there to back him up. Scott from the outside. Brax has his teammates back, though, and Drone goes in for the encounter. The Spike continues to count down, and he's just going to try and hold him on to the site here. He won't be able to get away in time, so everyone loses their weapons. Everyone has to spend.
Sees that the Cypher is set up as usual, and now he knows the Omen is either going to be playing deep back A, or he's somewhere in the middle. So AZK relaying all of this information, letting his teammates know A site's probably weak. As we say it, the Wardell gets a little bit aggro and finds food for another first blood.
Oh, man. You know, and I respect it. I thought Crashies could have gotten there in time before Wardell had reset. But it just seems like the op resets faster for Wardell. I don't understand why. It's like the gun is broken in his hands.
Hazed, of course, moving over to that Omen for TSM. Was trying to set Drone up for success, but now he's peeked by Skadoodle's op in the back. And now,
oh no.
Well, they assumed it was clear. It is not. Drone again holding a close corner. He's got the flashes to finish this fight.
Yeah, both players actually ended up getting flash here. Sub-Rosa's holding the angle down. Footsteps have been heard. They're going to be making their way over to mid. Sub-Rosa intelligently on the rotation. Just waiting now. They have no other choice but to plant on A, and once they do, they will get delayed by that ultimate. Brimstone, he drops it. He has to leave it. There's nothing he could do. He just managed to get it just so tight, but oh no. There goes Wardell with the Hunter's Fury from downtown.
This is really good news for T1. You've got 5 ultimates at the start of the round. Well, now you've invested quite a bit. 2 still left in the bank, but 3 have been used. Turning them into kills, though, is T1 as Brax finds Drone. They've got Heaven covered. The Raptors going to be watched by your best sniper rifle. Wall is invested to block off short A, and Spike will be planted safely.
It will be AZK. And actually, caught off just bringing that weapon back in. The Hunter's Fury's out. They're going to try and just force this one in here, Puckett, and they do manage to just get, or I was going to say, I thought that they were going to be able to get inside of the site, but Sub-Rosa with a critical molly, slowing down the push, forcing them to go back, but a whole heat load of utility was used. Drone's going to be on the outside mid, gets killed there by Brax. Hayes, though, around the side, gets a dink on the Sage. Will have to run away, tail between the legs there. Food punishes Hayes, who is by Cubby. And now things slow down once again. 20 seconds, though. And they can't slow down too much here, Puckett. Not a lot of time to work with, and they're surrounded.
You got to make a decision. You got to go for it all in. One player to beat. It's the Cypher. He's always on B. The question is, where is he hiding? Defensive wall almost cut him off, stopping the plant.
Woo. Do they get it? It's so close.
Yes.
Oh,
no.
It's not enough.
I thought they had it. I thought they had it.
No.
They thought they had it. Oh,
God,
that is
I mean,
brutal.
it was a matter of seconds, dude.
Need equipment.
So T1 in a decent spot, but you can't let TSM run away with it. Remember, they're on defense next. Or excuse me, they're on the attack next. They get to choose where to go.
Oh my goodness, Wardell, please stop. I'm trying to get a point across here.
And talking to a lot of pros, they don't know, do we run the Omen and the Brimstone? Do you pick Omen over Brim every time? Well, you can't get through Wardell without something, boys. That is the third try peek and the third punish. Make it fourth. Give him the ace. This is a gun round.
Oh, my Scott. Okay. So Scott down low and mid. I mean, Subrosa was looking around and kind of gave me a little bit of a jump scare there. And he's looking to end this. Oh, goes in for the knife. He tried to get $10 from you, Puckett, but Hayes wasn't having any of that. And Hayes is hearing these shots. As soon as his dark cover comes out, it's about the reaction time. Brack's reaction just a little bit better there. Crashies, thankfully for his teammates, was able to end Subrosa. They're looking over for A side here, but Wardell again gets himself two. This is just absurd. He's inside of hell. His back is against the wall. At some point, the man has to die, and finally, he's going to fall to the hands of Crashies. Drone, though, let's see what he could do with an op this time around over by Heaven. Spike hasn't gone down yet. Why? Because all of T1 Puckett have hightailed it out of there. Crashies has a great angle here as well, Puckett. They're going to have to commit to this. They know where he is now.
Oh,
Drone,
the peek
what a
and the
shot
drone
from him.
All right, Food. Got to buy some time. We're come up clutch, and they've got you caged.
And he's at 8 HP as well, Puckett. It's just not the best of scenarios. But they're tagging it, so they're going to shoot it through the wall. I think this was actually planted out in the open. Certainly been a bit of a problem for them. They're going to have to go to the playbook and come up with a strategy so that this way they don't end out 8-4 on Ascent. With this team attacking, though, and just Wardell again, he does not miss.
Question is, what door is he watching?
Oh, hello. And
Brax with the fake teleport.
Yeah, so he just goes for the teleport for the information. It's the last round, so you might as well just go for the play there. Drone on the flank, but now A site will be taken over. It is a 3v3 here. Hunter's Fury out for Wardell. He's just looking to prevent this plant from happening. Does apply some damage there to the Breach, who has Rolling Thunder. At some point, I wonder what he's going to be able to do with that. Drone embracing the insanity of going inside with the run it back. Rolling Thunder is played, forcing everyone back here from TSM. But Wardell drops around the corner so fast and makes it look so easy. We'll dodge that sun for a moment here. For where this player is actually going to be located, down low. Only one player left alive. It's going to be Food, but he will not be alive for much longer. Skadoodle plays wall, so you're going to get about 30 seconds of stall there. The opposite wall is shredded through. Some more stall dropping through, and just such great timing on the slow orb. But they were able to get something out of that. They were able to get some kills. And now if they want to start this rotation around, and each time they're trading for each other, now B-site's going to be open. There's no door. There's nothing there to stop them. They know that they have all the presence of the site. Puckett, if there was an emote that would describe this game for me, it's not like this. Honestly, it really is. Because T1, they deserve all the hype. They are a great team. I mean, you got heavy hitters on this squad, but TSM have just been able to freely walk onto the site. Maybe Braxo doesn't want that conversation to end. Brax gets 2 kills for his efforts there, even though he was cooking on that Molotov. Now you have 2 to 3 here. Spike is down, and Subrosa, he's just going to play far away. Yeah, he's going to play far away for this Brimstone ult.
This is pretty good if you're T1.
Oh,
and that is even bigger.
I'm actually surprised. Wow, I did not think that he was going to poke there and that Hayes was going to buy as much time as he possibly could. Here's where all of these actions are going to be taking place. The teleport putting a little fear in them.
Can't take it back.
But the 25 armor that they have will make them a little bit of a squishy target. And Drone doesn't really care about any of that, though. Any of that noise. AZK, on the other hand, AZK gets a big kill on the Drone. There goes an orbital strike, and the TP actually, just to get out of dodge, because that orbital strike was coming in. Well timed there by the Omen. Brax, and Brax up top. Brax with 3. He's looking for some more targets, but Subrosa's finally going to drop him. And it's just Subrosa alone. A big round that TSM, or excuse me, T1 really needed here. And they got it. We'll be able to curveball out of this one, but actually saw Crashies go through here and then gets tagged because of the recon that they got there. So now they'll be right inside of the B site now. Once again, Wardell just pops up in the kill feed with an op kill through some kind of structure. It's pure shenanigans. 4v3. Some ults are going to be online for T1. The Rolling Thunder in the back of the map actually could be a problem for them. But Drone with the run it back. Look at just the sheer value he's getting out of this, man. It's ridiculous. Yeah, no time wasted. All of them shot that doorway down, and Wardell timed that thing beautifully so that his teammates can get inside of the site, look around. One player's going to be hanging out in the back. It's Crashies, though. And Crashies, not long for this world, as Cutler is going to drop him there with a headshot. B-side once again in this control. Wardell, a quick peek around the corner. Now looking for another one. A few seconds remaining, but they'll safely be able to get this plant down here. And Wardell will simply drop back, watch this angle with the op. As soon as this dark cover comes down, they're going to have to deal with this.
Wardell's so nutty. How do you push through this sniper rifle? You go through the narrow way, you're done. You all push down, or you expect multiple guns peeking that left angle.
Revealing area.
Wall up as well. That's going to make it even tougher. Just buying time here. They're playing for the spike detonation potentially if needed.
Wardell exchanges a shot there. Skadoodle got a kill onto Drone. It's just going to be one, but Brax wins the fight. And he does not have enough time to be able to defuse this, folks. This is going to be match point, tournament point. TSM one step closer, Puckett, to walking away the first Ignition Series champions. I can't believe it. Crashies is getting the intel. He's got 1. I think he sees 2, 3, perhaps. This is going to be yet another one of those attacks. He does manage to stay alive. Cutler takes the sizable amount of damage. Once again, no Sage, no heal, no protection there. Wardell backside with that drone, gets knowledge. Crashies 2 kills, huge. Wardell, though, still finds value with that op. Knows one player is going to be located in the back, but I don't think he's going to be able to do much with this one. Still get some more shots, though. Crashies is really gonna, and Ska is the guy that I'm looking at here, not only because he's going to be looking down the barrel of multiple members of his team. There goes, but they manage to slow him down, and he's going to get even more delay, and then the wall comes through, so they invest the Brim ult, but they're not able to actually push onto the site quite yet, though. And just as I say that, Drone comes from the side, a big play once again with the run it back. He does so well with that ultimate. Crashies was there, though, to even the score. AZK up on top now. Things slow down for just a moment. Spike is down, but they're going to have to start moving here, Puckett. The pressure is on for T1. Wardell is still alive. Wardell has a snipe, but a lot of players have just been tagged. You got 2 bodies that are going to be located inside of Hell, and here's Wardell dropping back to that position, not allowing them to get any kind of presence inside of this one. So Rosa, a headshot onto Food, and Wardell still lingering outside. Nails another shot on the Brax. It ain't gonna matter. TSM are the first North American Ignition Series champions.
TSM is the best Valorant team on the planet. I'm just gonna crown them right now.